Welcome back to Greedfall. Now, I've done a little settings adjustment. I've turned down my headset personally. I'm going to turn up the game a little bit because the game is sometimes a little bit quieter. So I feel like it's a good thing to kind of turn up the game a little bit for you guys because I do control it here. I can turn it off, I can turn it on right from my computer. Obviously, everyone knows how a streaming setup works, or a streaming/recording setup, I should say. So, yeah. Other than that, I've turned up my mic a little bit too, so that's gonna be even louder. So maybe you guys didn't want to hear me any louder, but that's unfortunate. I did take the time and go and do this other side quest that we had, so now I just got the main quest. I don't think there was anything else side quest related. I kind of explored a little bit out here, a little bit in the Xanti's countryside, and there was nothing else really to do. So now we're gonna head to the Xanti's Inn and do whatever it was that we needed to do. Well, I should get you. Oh.
Thank you for coming. Silvio was just going to tell me where he thinks I might find my mother's logbook.
Tomorrow, you'll be given a ship. Your mother's ship, to be precise.
But I thought it was lost in the storm.
Lost? No. But it did suffer tremendous damage. It's been recovered and repaired. As you know, I was the shipwright working on her ship. Before her accident, your mother asked me to build her a cache. A cache in her cabin. Just big enough to hold a logbook. If her logbook still exists, it must be there.
Ask him why he told you.
Why did you come to find Alvida now? Why didn't you tell her about this earlier?
The trial undoubtedly roused his remorse.
It has nothing to do with the trial. Even if I would have liked to have had a louder voice to help save you from this masquerade. If I've come now, it's because you are going to take possession of the Constanzia. You, on your mother's ship. It's too good an opportunity to miss. For I know that the captain's logbook will prove my innocence.
Ask him what happened to Alvida's mother.
What do you know of Alvida's mother's fate?
Alvida, I don't know. I keep saying her name wrong.
Everyone knows what happened and who is responsible.
I have always worked my hardest on all the ships I was assigned to, and I would never have let your mother, for whom I had great respect, go to sea on a dangerous ship. I don't know what happened. There weren't many survivors, and I never had the chance to talk to them. According to the official report, the weakened ship was unable to weather the storm, and for that reason it ran aground not far from the island, resulting in the death of the captain and some of her crew. But I know that's impossible.
Ask him why he lost his position.
Didn't you lose your position because of what happened to the Constanzia?
Indeed. Admiral Barcelos found me guilty of what had happened to the captain. I think he even suspects me of having done it on purpose. But since there was no real evidence against me, they just banned me from working on ships.
Thank you for answering our questions.
I still don't trust you, Silvio. But I'll check the cabin on the Constanzia once we're on board.
I sincerely hope that the logbook is still there. Because then everyone will see that I was falsely accused. I'll go back to my workshop now. Thank you for listening.
Sure. Sybil has something she wants to talk about, apparently.
If we keep this up, I'll end up becoming a real specialist in escaping prison by any means possible. That being said, I'm really glad that we got my dear Alvida out of this jail.
Is that all she had to talk about? Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that was it, I guess. Okay. Let's manage my crew here. Manage party. We are going to take Fausta out for now. Everyone's got fucking upgrades. That's right. Alright, let's get into the upgrades, man. It's been like 2 days since I've actually sat down and played this game, by the way. I just feel like everyone should know that I haven't been playing the game recently. And that's only because I've been I was busy yesterday. So I recorded 2 episodes a couple days ago, and now I'm back doing recordings. So, yeah, upgrade some of these skills. Upgrade the skills we got for now. I feel like that's a good thing to do. I would like to upgrade some of your endurance, focus, maybe some will. Because we can throw up some strength and some agility as well. And you have 7 skill points available. Well, let's get you a really good healer. I like having good healers in my crew. Upgrade that, unlock that, upgrade that, and upgrade that. Alright, perfect. And you also have 1 skill. Can use it to upgrade that. Unlocks use of coding for fencing weapons that have a chance of applying the corresponding alteration. Interesting, interesting. I'm going to up her perception by 2 and her strength by 1. Alright. Also she's a lock. She's supposed to be in my party anyway, so... Oh, I guess I can't have her in my party. Maybe that's what that is. We'll add her back to my party then. Validate the party. Alright. I think we're supposed to go rest. So, let's go do that. Alright. Rest. Go to... I keep saying Avaldi. Is that it? Is that it? I don't remember. Oh, Vita! Golly!
She was excited to see a ship at last. Are we going to meet her?
Of course, of course. We just gotta get over there. It's about a 130-meter walk. Alright, here we go. Master of the shipyard.
There you are. I'm happy to see you out of that courtroom and cleared of those ridiculous accusations. Captain Alvida has already returned to her ship and is busy preparing for your journey. When you're ready, just say the word and we'll take you aboard too.
Of course, let's do this.
We're ready.
In that case, climb into this boat and it will take you aboard. Godspeed.
Godspeed. There we go. Entropy Navigator's Toque. Level 20. Oh, I got skill points. Hell yeah. Ship. Let's go. The armor just doesn't fit us anymore, really. Well, his armor's the same. He's just wearing a new hat, I think. We're all wearing just weird, different armor here. Must feel good to ride on top of a ship instead of in the freaking cells. Let's get a whole ship to our name now. That's awesome.
Well, what do you think of my ship? It's quite the change from that old skiff. This one even has a cabin.
Yes, it is a fine vessel. But when will you take us back?
Impatient
As
ass.
soon as I can pay the crew and stock the old with food for the trip.
My family would certainly be able to finance the journey. Especially since it would be an opportunity for them to compete with the Dorsays. They're a rival family who rule over the cities of Serene and New
Which
Serene.
we're well aware if you played the first game.
Come to think of it, they too could finance our trip, I suppose. They certainly have the means.
That would entail going to Peren, wouldn't it? I wouldn't mind going there too. There's someone there I need to see.
Really? Someone from Teleme, I presume?
Yes, a man of the cloth who might be able to help me get home. A certain Father Cardinal Pius.
I've heard of him. A charming old man who lives like a monk, I believe.
Yes, he's a priest and the Thélème ambassador. He can help me get home, but his influence could also be useful in getting your expedition financed.
Yes, I've heard of him. Well, having the backing of influential people is rarely a bad thing. My family is going to be thrilled when they hear about my exploits in Alima.
As for me, I'd like to go back to Iskiara. We left behind a giant, rampaging creature, and I hate to think what might happen to the locals and my companions. We can't just leave this beast to wander around. We have to find out what happened after our timely getaway. And since it's not possible to dock in Dooten, this will bring me as close as possible.
That's a lot of destinations to choose from. We'll have to choose just one. So, where are we headed?
Ship, not boat. All aboard the Constanzia. Ship, not boat was a kind of a thing in the first one. Constanzia can cross the sea and take you anywhere. It's essential to travel from one country to another via whatever that says. To travel, use the world map to choose a destination. The ship's anchors off the coast of the chosen country. Use the rowboat to reach dry land. Composing the party is required for each descent. As with your new house, you'll find your companions on board to talk to, a bed in the cabin to rest, a storage chest to manage your inventory, a workbench for your preparations, a merchant to buy basic consumables. When you're in regions without a camp, but like in big cities, feel free to come back to Constanzia. Local maps offer a quick return to the ship, except in temporary situations where the escape is forbidden. Alright. So we have a lot of main quests, and there's some things we gotta do. I do feel like going back to Iskiara should kind of be our first thing, and figuring out what went on with that beast that we just left rampaging around. According to Faust, a woman named Zeren in Olima could help you, although she's Krunaz's wife. Fausta swears she can be trusted. Fausta suggested a high-ranking figure in Thélème might be able to help you organize your return voyage to Tir Fradi. She planned to visit him herself, where were you to go to Peren, and could arrange an introduction. Okay, I feel like this should be our first thing, personally. I gotta do hot. It sucks. I'm not gonna wear it. We got a couple of them, actually. Interesting. Nothing new in these departments. Skills. Put some upgrades into my things here. Applies intangibility to the caster. Attributes. We'll throw out my strengths. I actually have 2 spells. We'll throw out my agility as well. He has 2 points. We'll up his perception. Skills. We'll apply taunt to enemies in the area around it. Sure. We'll get you high ground damage bonus. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, attributes for him. Put 1 in focus, put 1 back in endurance. I want to put both ears in perception. Skills. 50% additional damage to targets afflicted with a curse. I don't know anyone who's cursing anybody though. Inflicts damage twice in the area of effect and applies projection to characters upon the second impact. Inflicts weakness and breaks the shields of characters in the area of effect. That's pretty handy. For Devesp. Increase dodge chance by 3%. Sure, why not? And then we'll throw some both endurance for her. 1 in endurance, 1 in focus for you. And then applies power to the caster. It'll also heal you if I upgrade it, so reduces the target's action points to 0. Sure. Upgrade her will and her endurance. Oh, we'll upgrade her focus and perception and skills. For her, applies immobilization to the target. That's pretty fire. I like that. Alright. Now we can talk to everybody.
I'm glad you came to see me.
Alvida?
I'm going to need your help. It's a personal matter.
What does it entail?
As you may remember, Silvio told me about a cache on the Constanzia. Despite everything that's happened to that ship since sinking, it wasn't discovered. I found my mother's logbook in there, but she had so little trust that she wrote in code. And I don't understand any of it. I need to know what information it holds. It may give me some insight into what happened to her. You understand?
Of course. But what do you expect from me?
I need you to find someone who can translate the logbook.
Except to help her, of course.
I'm at your service.
Someone in Xantis can surely help us. One of the admirals, perhaps.
Ask her about her new rank of
You
captain.
must be very proud to have been named captain.
Oh, of course. And I'm all the more proud that I got my new rank as a result of an achievement. That's not always the case, you know. Sometimes the only thing that counts is your length of service. But this rank offers me such an opportunity. I'll finally be able to make my voice heard on things that are important to me. Maybe I'll be able to convince the guild to stop its involvement in human trafficking. In any case, I'll do everything in my power to make that happen.
Alright.
I won't bother you any longer.
See you soon.
Alright. What else do we got? There's a little room here. Oh, this has my chest and all my everything's in here. Still don't know how to reset my skill points. That would be kind of cool. Oh, replenish supplies, I suppose. Get me out of here then. See where everyone else is chilling. Someone's got to be up here. Hello. There's nothing up here, actually. That's a lie. I lied. I am a liar. Out of my way! Elon?
Is there anything I can help you with?
No.
Boy.
Guess you got nothing you want to talk about. Alright. About in here.
I know you already have a lot to do, but I would still like to ask a favor, if you could
Well, I
spare
can't
me.
do that right now. I think I can only do
It's not
one.
really the moment. We'll see what we can do later.
Of course. There's no hurry. Come back and see me
So
at
we have
a
to do
more
one companion
opportune
quest at a
moment.
time, unfortunately. Ask her to teach you to use a firearm. Ask her about why the Alliance invaded Tier Freddy.
Why did the Alliance invade Dear Freddy? You have your own country.
That's a good question. Although I'm not sure you'll like my answer. There are resources on your island that we don't have, or no longer have, because we've exhausted them, and that we need to prosper. Your people don't exploit the land as we do, and you have vast spaces that still seem wild. But we like to domesticate nature, to enslave it as much as possible in order to build, to expand, to dominate other peoples. Our country is slowly dying, even though you may not have realized it yet. So my people are looking for new lands, and with them, a new future in a way.
But they do it at the expense of my people. Dear Freddy is not uninhabited.
It's true. But our technology is superior to yours, and my people are counting on that fact to get the better of you. Most of them think they're giving you a gift by doing so. They think they will bring you civilization. I'm sorry, I know that's not a pleasant answer to hear, but that's what most of them think.
Her life as a cartographer.
What does your job consist of?
I draw up maps. That is to say that I reconstruct on paper the reality of the world. As much as possible, of course. I go to different places and take measurements. I indicate where the mountains and forests, the rivers and springs are. Cities, villages, and roads too. In short, everything that can be useful to travelers.
And to armies.
That's true. Although I prefer to think that I only help merchants, pilgrims, and explorers. Every coin has two sides, and my work is no exception to the rule.
Her presence in Xantis.
What brought you to Xantis? Just a librarian's invitation.
That's already an excellent reason, you know. That man is a font of knowledge. Exchanging with him is a real opportunity. But you're right. It wasn't the only reason. Xantis is very little known to people on the mainland. Nauts guard their island jealously and rarely invite foreigners to their guild. They resemble us in many ways, especially since many youngsters of my own people have joined them. but they are also completely different. And their relationship to the sea and navigation is unique. Having the chance to discover their city, their culture, their way of life. It was an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
Huh.
I've seen you use rifles like the people in the Alliance. They are powerful weapons, and I'd like to know how to use them.
You young people are all the same. Always curious and eager to acquire new skills. I'll show you the fundamentals, so you could use them without hurting yourself.
Oh.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, I didn't get to do anything. I didn't get to do anything fun.
Thank you, Sophia.
All right.
Boy.
By the way, okay, so unlock the new skill tree. Okay. The relationship things, the ones with the hearts, also, they aren't particularly just things for romance angles, I should say. They are also for... your answer can be more platonic, just to build kind of a relationship with your crew.
You need my services?
So, I'm gonna ask about these. What being a knot means to her.
What does being a knot mean to you? I get the impression that when you talk about the knots, you talk about them as if they were your clan, your family.
That's true. I don't know what being part of a clan means to you, but the Knots are my family. Quite literally, to begin with. After all, my family are Knots, but it's more than just our lineage. The sea, the ships, the Xantis, our knowledge of navigation, and even the rules that govern us are all a part of me. Part of my history. I'm proud to be a Knot. I'm proud to ride the waves. Even if I'm not always proud of the things we agree to do on behalf of others. We're not really a people. The many sea-given who come from around the world are just as much Knots as I am. The thing that unites us is the belief that we share the sea. The sea is the bond we all share, and Xantis is our home. I imagine it's an idea that must seem strange to an outsider.
Draw a parallel with the Donegada. Tell that you understand. Agree that it's strange, but that you're happy to have learned more. I could draw a parallel.
Maybe a little. But your bond with and because of the sea reminds me of the bond we Donegada have with our island. No matter what clan we're from, we all share the same bond with the land of Tiefredi. We're all different. And the specific history of our clans makes us unique. Yet we also share a great deal of knowledge. Traditions that are handed down from generation to generation. And our land binds us together, creating a mutual understanding that's deeper than words. And also a sense of belonging.
That's it. That's exactly it. I'm so happy you understand. There are so many people who only see us as merchants on ships. But I think we're much more than that.
Hey, ask if she likes her ship.
Are you happy to have become the captain of the Constanzia? That boat must mean a lot to you.
I'm happy to have recovered my mother's ship, even though, I admit, I had misgivings at first. After all, she did die at its helm. But when I reached it, I immediately felt a connection, and many memories came back to me. Happy memories of my childhood.
Ask her if she wants to share any of her memories. Thank her for her cabin. Tell her all the things we love are often bittersweet. I want to know.
Tell me about them.
Oh, I have so much to tell. I spent my very first years on this ship, you know? I climbed my first skylines here. I had small legs back then. It was difficult and painful. But when I got to the top, oh, what
Those
a
guys are
view.
stuck on each other. Oh, there they
I
go.
had the world at
Sorry.
my feet, and I was so proud. Of course, my mother scolded me. I was too young and could have killed myself. But despite that, the feeling of touching the horizon, of being free as a bird, oh, it's something I'll never forget.
Huh.
I won't.
Don't.
So yeah, you can build up your relationship with your guys by talking to them like this. It's not. They don't necessarily mean that it's a
Yes?
love angle. I
you
mean, they all lead to a love angle, or a romance angle, I should say. But only if you do the correct ones and build up the correct reputation with them.
With everything that happened, we never really had a chance to talk about our bonding ceremony.
It's true. It feels like 1,000
Surprised we're
years
talking
ago.
in English.
But if you don't mind, I'd rather talk about it in our own language. Fragole Yasjord.
Oh, there we go. I had to speak.
So contabuye digret chal davuyet nes diri. Da gontabedi at hanalidi. Agereudi at gredes. Oidvenei en magleben. Da elu de helugedon mil feteni. Onessa godom ant. So contel. Samelradido nes diern. Ja flint me. Hakaer. Sa ned samach das glod. Sido. Age hamsteram seg, boat hagos eneni, nes nodoigi, demas hies. Bokoloen me. Kontabe kosag. Kohontach, kanes henesem nes wiem. Harenduer saule des. Mache ol tegedach de hegawan. Sagato. Quod boe voglendidad. Kontabe de sequesa sam.
Answer in the affirmative and talk about the attack. Reflect on your memories of the ceremony. Tell him you're trying not to think about it.
Escomem cam samel ma bode des. E god neis dierni a mevas. E shiona age crei alied varma vasam. A carot samel tir ja snegd ed siesene. E cante buied da vuied onca hebetum oleam. Can neis henesem. Ages fyrto. E nadaig kohagos ja toigt samel da veludi deis. Nasie entam vregu forsmeuni desa amsterramule.
Name Kassin, Aridenger. Name Kassin.
Okay, that didn't give us any relationship. Okay, you want me to just say I'd rather didn't talk about it? I thought that was going to be the worst one to talk about, but apparently it's not. Because that makes a lot of sense. Alright, let's go back in here. Already talked to her. I talked to Fausta now.
I imagine that there are more urgent matters than visiting the man I spoke of. Father Cardinal Pius, who lives in Peren. That said, we need to go and meet him as soon as possible. I need to inform him of all that we have witnessed. Kernaz's rise in power, his unwarranted attacks against the islanders. He will know what to do to put an end to it, and will be a strong ally against the general. And he is also a close relation of the de Vespe family, who could finance the journey to Tir Fredi. He could certainly help us convince them if the support from Sybil proves insufficient.
Ask for more information on the Cardinal Cardinal.
You seem to know the man well. Otherwise, why would you want to find him so badly?
Let's just say that he was an ally during my exile. Someone who didn't turn his back on me despite my banishment. He is a powerful and wise man. And after all we have seen, I must admit that I am at my wit's end. But I know he'll know what to do. How to protect Thélème as well as the people of Tir Fredi from the Alliance.
You consider him something of a mentor, if I'm hearing you correctly?
Yes, that is exactly right. Is there anything else you would like to know?
The Cardinal's interest in Tir Fredi.
You're saying that your father Cardinal wants to put a stop to Kurnaz's attacks on my people. But why would he even care?
Thélème is an enemy of the Alliance, as you know. And my nation does not find the conquest of your island by these people to be desirable. We have a different approach. It may not be perfect, I will readily admit. But we have no desire to remove your people from your homeland, nor to force them into slavery. Any information that would allow Thélème to put a stop to this conquest would benefit your people, believe me.
Where the Cardinal can be found?
Where can we meet this Father Cardinal?
He can be found most often in the Thélème embassy in Peren.
Tell him that you will think about it while traveling to Peren.
We'll go to Peren soon enough, and we will be sure to meet him then.
If you end up docking in the city, I'll meet you at the embassy.
Of course.
Ask her if she can teach you to use your magic. I don't give a shit about her magic. We've already talked about all that, so. Alright. I don't fucking give a shit about learning to use your magic. The gun, though, I'm more than happy to learn about. Till.
Good day. Need help?
Question him on. Okay, that's. We got nothing new for him. Excuse me. Sybil?
How can I help you?
Never mind. We don't have nothing to talk about. Ludwig.
Ah, excellent timing. I was just thinking about you. I wanted to ask you something.
What is it?
I suppose you haven't forgotten our memorable encounter with my nephew Rudolph? It so happens that I've just received a message concerning him. It appears to have been written by a servant who accuses me of being responsible for the disappearance of his mistress, a merchant from the congregation. He says that she was lured to a meeting by my nephew and never came back. In the course of the various threats of torture and accusations he makes, it emerges that my nephew has also disappeared. I'm worried about him. We don't have a good relationship, but it's all my fault, and I wouldn't want anything to happen to him. I could take care of it myself, but I'm afraid I wouldn't be thinking clearly because it involves my family. Would you help me find my nephew and this woman?
I'm sorry, but I've simply got too much to do right now. I'll come back and talk to you as soon as I can.
Thank you, but don't be too long. I'd regret it for the rest of my life if anything were to happen
Okay,
to
so we'll
him
have to do
too.
his next to make it seem like we're actually, doing something. Okay, we already talked about all that. Ask about life on the road.
As a smuggler, you're always on the move. What's that like? Isn't it tiring to live without any attachments?
It's not the life I would have chosen if I'd had the choice, you know? I would have liked a quiet life on a plot of land with my family. But the war stole that dream away from me. I was forced to follow the local nobleman into battle, and it was chaos. Nothing but blood and guts and death. Finally, I left all that, left everything behind, it's true. It haunts me every day, no matter how hard I try to survive. But the ties I once had cost me far too dearly. Or let's say they cost too much to the people I loved. Well, at least I'm not alone out here on the road anymore. You're here too, in spite of yourself. What's it like for you?
Tell him you still have ties. Tell him you miss your people. Tell him that you're surviving, just like him. I do.
I have to keep going. I don't have much of a choice. But I miss my loved ones every day. Those who stayed behind on our island, and the ones I've lost for good and won't see again.
I'm sorry. I know what that's like, and there's no greater pain than being cut off from a part of yourself. Your memories, however painful, can sometimes help you. They can provide a glimmer of hope in this endless misery. Don't let them fade away. Keep the most beautiful moments to dream about and use the hardest ones to fuel your anger. You'll need it.
Hey, let's go. I'm amazing. I'm awesome. Alright. Only place I haven't been is down here. Who is down here? Okay, our merchant is down here. Anybody else I care about? I think I think everyone up on the group is up above. I do want to talk to this merchant though. I do want to talk to this merchant. Nothing. Hello.
I didn't know we had a merchant on board.
Not all ships do, but it seems that you have support among the admirals. Would you like to see what I have for sale? I sell a bit of everything.
I would like a new sword. If that's a possibility, but let me sell these things I don't need. Get rid of all this shit. Keep my shovel. I don't want to get rid of my shovel. Okay, there's a lot of things. Let's keep the cape. We can put that on somebody. That can go. That can go. That can go. That can go. Let's not sell the hats yet. I haven't checked out the hats for who could wear them. Musket I still want to put on me because I just haven't done that yet. We gotta give. Fuck. Hold on. Okay. Well, this is a problem. Okay. I think we're going to do hers first. There's probably someone in Xantis who could help her break the code and play it. And that's only because we're already right here. And that'll just help us out. There's normally like 3 quests that involve things. I'm going to try and do them all on recording. We'll see. Because that's a lot of things that I'm trying to do all at the same time then. But let's go to party. Let's check out everyone's gear here. Give him one of these hats. I'm going to give him this cape, because why not? He's just the first person in the list that's going to get the cape. Let's just check everybody's armor. And make sure everyone's wearing the equipment that is to the best that I can give to them. Obviously, he's wearing the same hat as me, so works perfectly for him. That's actually worse armor. I'm going to keep that on him because I think I'm going to give this... I want to give this hat to... Oh, that's too far. To her. And then you can wear one of these hats. You can wear one of these hats. I don't want her to wear a hat. She just looks... I don't like her look with the hat. If I had to be 100% honest with you. That's better for her. That's better for her. And that's better for her. Even though they're literally the same design, but everything's just better. She, I don't think, is anything that's good for her. She's not wearing a captain outfit. That's kind of cool. But don't think that's anything. Alright. Whoa, hold up. Okay, first of all, I keep forgetting to look at my weapons. But let's equip the gun. That's what I want. I think he already has a better bow. You also have a gun, but I'm keeping that gun because it's my gun. I wanted to give your sword back. Alright. Alright, now we're good to go.
So what?
Now we're good to sell everything that we don't need. Let's take a look. Sell the bow. Oh, what's the next thing I gotta sell? Sell you. Sell you. Sell you. Sell you. Sell you. Sell you. And we're good. Now, do you have any good weapons for sale? You have really cool armor. And I kind of want it. And I'm going to buy it. There's this other shit I sold to you. But this armor could be good for either me or my party. This is a medium, but I think I'm going to keep what I'm wearing, obviously. This gives me plus 20 life as well. The hat is actually better, and I'm going to wear it. Oh, I need to be level 34? What was the fucking point? I'm level 21 now, I guess. So nobody can wear what I just bought anyway, because you need to be level whatever. Okay, people can wear that. That's good. I'm going to give it to her. Reinforced peacoat from surviving fire ships. I think it just looks cooler on her. And that's not... Ooh, but this has a lot more of everything else there. So we're just going to leave that for now. Alright. We'll sell this, even though I fucking bought these hats now and I can't even fucking use them. Why are they selling me things that are so fucking... like... I was really hoping to buy a new sword, honestly. Alright, let's go back to Xantis and see if we can't Elvida, sorry, Jesus, Doc. We need Elvida. Let's obviously bring Devesp. She is better for these things. And let's bring Fausta. Okay.
I hope at least one of the admirals can help us. This is the first time I've heard of an encrypted logbook.
Doesn't she have other relatives who might know her code?
She and my father hadn't been getting along very well towards the end. But apart from them, I don't really see who could help us.
Alright, we'll talk to the Admiral here.
Well done. You've managed to get out of this scrape brilliantly.
Thank you.
I hold this emissary and her vision of the world in the highest contempt. I'm glad you were able to put her in her place.
Speak of Yilda's mother's journal.
We need your help. We found Captain Estrella's logbook, but unfortunately it's all in code.
You found her logbook? That's excellent news. I know that our master librarian has been dying to get his hands on it.
My mother hid it in a cache in her cabin. It was still there. But as my friend told you, we can't decipher it.
That's strange. She must have felt threatened or watched to feel the need to encode it.
This makes deciphering it all the more important.
Indeed. Alas, I wasn't close enough to your mother for her to entrust me with her feelings, or with any kind of code. But there must be people she worked with and trusted. They could probably tell you more.
Alvida, your mother trusted Silvio enough to ask him to build her a cache. We should go and see him.
I must admit that, at least on this subject, he doesn't seem to have lied to us.
Thank you for your help, Admiral.
Don't mention it. I hope you'll find some answers. I always thought the official explanation a little too simplistic. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Nope. Thank you. Alright. So we need to go speak to... what's his name? I actually have two people to speak to, but I know the one guy is just up here. So let's head up there. Oh, maybe you can give me a new sword. I'm dying for a new sword, my guy.
For a sword? Or how about... Oh, I've got it.
I'd love a new sword. Let's take a look. 15 physical damage. I already have that. Ooh, a pistol. Okay, you don't really have anything good though. A worn, decorated, curved bow. Maybe I can buy that for Neon, I suppose. I was just really hoping you guys would have better swords. Really disappointed. Alright, well, since he is... Whoa, what the fuck is that thing? Look at it bleed. I didn't even see that my first time running through here. Jesus, can I buy fish? Why did I take the long way? What is wrong with me? Alright.
Captain Alvida, please.
Threaten the guard so she lets him go. And tell her that you've got to report her to her boss. Let Alvida intervene.
What do you want from this man?
Nothing that concerns you, Captain. But if I were you, I'd avoid him. Unless you've forgotten what he did.
Are you threatening me? Here? You forget your place.
No, of course not. I wouldn't dare. But for your sake, Captain Alvida, I'll leave this wretched incompetent alone. But don't forget, your mother trusted him in the past, and that she paid for it with her life. This man is nothing but lies and treachery.
It seems that Silvio is in trouble.
Uh-oh. What'd you do, Silvio?
All right. Who was that woman?
I'm fine, thank you. And I have no idea who that woman was.
Ask him why he was threatened.
Do you know why she threatened you?
No, I'd never seen her before. She must have been sent by someone. Since my downfall, I've been watched, mistreated. People talk behind my back, but this was different. She told me plainly not to rake up the past. I imagine that the trial has stirred up memories.
Ask him if he knows who might wish him harm.
Who could resent you so much as to send someone to threaten you?
Well, I don't think that... Well, obviously I'm not sure, but... Well, apart from you, Captain Alvida, the only one who resents me is your father.
My father? Our opinions often clash, but he would never do such a thing. Just like me. He would like to know what happened to my mother.
Someone probably heard what you said at the tavern. Someone who would prefer that the truth never be discovered.
It would mean that this person was involved in the accident. Otherwise, why threaten you?
I don't know. But your friend isn't wrong. It's the only sensible explanation.
She should have kept quiet. These threats have only strengthened my resolve to find out what happened to my mother.
Ask him what about Alvida's mother's logbook.
We found Captain Estrella's logbook.
It was exactly where you said it would be. In the cache you built in our cabin.
Oh, I knew it. And? Did you read it? Do you believe me now when I say I had nothing to do with it?
The logbook is encoded. It's my mother's handwriting. I don't understand what she wrote.
She trusted you enough to build the cache. But did she trust you enough to tell you about her code?
Oh, no. Believe me, I wish she had. To my knowledge, the only person she really trusted was her first mate. Her name is Alma. She survived the shipwreck, but she no longer lives here, nor on a ship for that matter. I've heard that she went to live in Olima. She's said to have settled somewhere near the port, but that's all I know.
Thank you, Sylvia. We'll try to find her.
May the winds be merciful. I hope she'll be able to enlighten you. I really do.
If you want us to decipher your mother's logbook, we'll have to go to Olima.
Ludwig, or Safia, will surely know where we can find Alma.
Alright. Find Alma. Okay, so we gotta go all the way back to the ship. I can just fast travel back to the ship, right? I hope that's as simple as it gets. World map. Exantes. Olima. Alright, we're traveling to Olima port, just like that. Wow, okay. Easy money. Alright, so we're traveling. Oh my lord, the frame rate has died. Oh my lord, everything has died. Holy Jesus.
These are the arid shores of Tynea.
Alright. Let's dock. Okay, so we'll bring, obviously we gotta bring her. We shall bring... I'm gonna bring Sybil with me everywhere just because she gives me more, she helps me a lot more when it comes to diplomacy, so I can stop fights if I need to. And we'll bring her. She should be able to help us. Olima Port District.
I wonder how our mysterious friend, Fausta, planned on finding this Zeren person. It's not like we can just knock on her door.
We should ask her.
Well, we're not here for that right now. We got other things we gotta do while we're here. Let me look at this map. Now, obviously, there's gonna be a whole lot of new stuff.
It's always hard to recognize someone from a description, but I'm pretty sure it's you.
What?
Yes. Yes, I'm sure of it. I've got to warn the guards.
Well, let me handle this one. It'll be so much fun.
With pleasure. Sure.
Would you believe I thought the same thing as well? These posters are really too vague, aren't they? I thought I might get the reward. But when I warned the guard, all I got was an earful for having called them for nothing. These poor folks simply have the misfortune of looking a wee bit too similar to the descriptions posted around town.
Really? I don't believe it.
It's true. The guards came and then they fined me for making them come all this way for nothing. And for bothering these poor, innocent people. I felt so bad. I brought them around to make up for it. So unless you also want to pay a fine and a round of drinks...
I'm really confused. Sorry to have bothered you. I better get back to what I was doing.
So they're still looking for us. And they've even put up posters to warn
I love you,
everyone
Sybil.
about us.
You. Oh, I can just steal 6 coins? I'll give him 10 coins. I'm a nice guy. Do you have swords for me?
Welcome, strangers. I even...
Cool. I don't think you have swords, do you? You don't. Alright. Then I don't want to talk to you. Goodbye. Alright, do you think we can find out... I'm not going to aviary. What is this? Check messages. I have no messages. Okay, didn't know that was a thing. Alright. Let's head up here and see Starry Palace. What just happened? Okay, there we go. Oh shit. This isn't good. Especially because they have so much health. That is wild work, man. Haha. See, look at all the damage you guys are doing over there. I got 2 of them fighting me, dude. It's kind of unfair. Thank you. Jesus, friend. And if only we could do more damage. Jesus. What an aggressive bunch. Okay. A hood. A swordsman's hood. To be precise. Actually offers a lot of armor. Sybil, wear a hood. I like her hair though, man. I'll let you wear a hood. I don't give a shit about the rest of you. I want to see Sybil's hair, because her hair is cool. Ooh, precise rusty rapier. Even though it's not as cool, I can't upgrade it like I can the other one, but that's fine. Some leggings, nothing really that good. I'm gonna let her keep running with this one. For now. I think. Oh, it's medium armor. She can wear that. I think she can move over to a medium leggings. She should be alright with wearing medium leggings. And that's the same as yours, so. Alright. Perfect. Everyone good? Alright, let's keep moving. Find out where this lady is.
I hear guards coming this way. We should avoid them. I don't like the idea of fighting them when they're just doing their job.
That's fine, we can head up this direction.
This poster describes us and says that we're wanted by the guard. We'd better tear it down.
Alright, awesome. Door is blocked from the inside. There's gotta be something that kind of gives me a hint of where she might be at. This is just a different direction I can go. I can open this. Oh, or not. There we go. I'm gonna open your thing. I keep forgetting how many things I can open in these towns, bro. Oh, what's through here? Fast travel. I don't want to do that. I don't know. Access to port. Oh. I think we do gotta go that way. Oh, hold up. I'm gonna heal myself, first of all. And then I'm gonna heal, well, in about 10 seconds. I'm going to heal Alvida. And then we'll head to the port. Okay, I was kind of an idiot. I'm already in the port district. Can we actually just talk to Safia and see if she can...
I know you already have a lot to do, but I would...
Yes.
Of course.
She knows where to find Alma.
Safia, do you know where we could find Alma? Alvidor's mother's former first mate, who now lives in Olima.
It's been a few years since I last lived in Olima. I couldn't tell you where she lives. However, I believe the taverns are always a good source of information. The one in the port would be a good start to find a note.
Thank you, Safia. That's indeed a good idea.
Alright, perfect. Alright, let's move. Where could this be? It's the Baron's warehouse. Market Tavern. So do I have to go and... It's supposed to be around here somewhere. It's all warehouse stuff though. Right? That's like the whole thing of this, right? Find Alma. Ludwig might know who you could... Okay. We can't exactly talk to him right now though, because I left him back at the boat. I could go to the boat right now and see, but ooh. Okay, we go the other direction. Not that direction. Forgot the guards aren't the gods. The gods aren't too fond of me here.
Those
the guards.
noisy footsteps are typical of the guard. I think we'd be better off avoiding them.
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, can't go up there. I go this way. Okay. Let's go to the boat and see if he has any answers for us. Probably just a dumb way for this to take even longer, if I had to be honest with you. But it's alright. We'll live with it. Current missions asking us how to find
Do you
Alma.
have any idea how we could find Alma, Alvidar's mother's first mate, who settled in Ulima?
Possibly, yes. I heard of a colleague of sorts, a woman who runs a shop on the quays at nightfall. If a Naut retired in the city, she'll probably know where to find her. It's the kind of information us smugglers are fond of. And unfortunately, apart from her, I don't really know. I think we could find help in the taverns or with the port workers, but I can't be sure.
Alright. Oh. It actually was pretty useful to go and ask him. Alright, we go back to Ulima. Oh, why are we all the way over here? Okay, that doesn't really make much sense, but I guess we'll, make our way. I should have made it night before coming here, shouldn't I have? I don't know if there's any way to do that right now here, at least as far as I'm aware. No, find Alma. Find Alma. I need it nighttime though. So... Oh wait, I can do that at here. I forgot about that. Okay, I gotta head over there. Instead of heading towards the tavern, maybe she could give us something. We could go to both, but if she gives us just concrete information of where to find it, then it wouldn't need it at all. So. Hello.
I have some item. Hello. What can I do for you?
Ask if she knows where to find Alma.
We are looking for a Naut who forswore the sea to settle here. A certain Alma.
I'm just a humble merchant. Why would I have that kind of information?
Tell her about Ludwig. Tell her the mutual friend told her about you.
A mutual acquaintance told us that you know everything that's going on here.
As a matter of fact, I do know where to find her. But know that this kind of information...
I should have brought Ludwig with me. That's fine.
Perfect. Alma lives in the northeast. Her house is located near the military district gate. But you should hurry up and find her. I know for a fact that soldiers are searching for her.
What could they possibly want from her? Is it because she deals with you?
Absolutely not. It's not for lack of trying to convince her to work for me, but she's the honest type. I don't know why they're searching for her, but if you ask me, it's not to court her.
Alright, thank you.
Good.
We must find Alma as soon as possible. We cannot allow the soldiers to arrest her. I wonder why they're after her.
Who knows? Who knows? It's in the direction that the regards weren't there. Okay, well, thankfully we can get around them. Let's unlock this fast travel spot. Alright, perfect.
We're too late.
You! Stop right there! This is a special operation, and we have every power to arrest you if you get in our way.
Ask the soldiers for information about the operation. Tell the soldiers, let the soldiers take Alma.
We're sorry. We don't want to interfere with your operation, but we're curious. What's going on?
It's none of your business. Now move on, move on. But wait, I recognize you. You're all wanted. What a piece of luck. We're gonna pocket the reward. To arms, men!
Alright. That's what you guys want.
If you dare harm the captain in any way, you'll pay for it!
Harm what, Captain? Happy to see all you do so much damage. I am doing a lot of actual damage myself now. Okay, thank you whoever healed Elvida. If I knew how to talk correctly, life would be simple. You? Hey! Yeah, kick his ass!
Thank you for coming to our aid. But who are you?
That's what I was wondering.
Who I am doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that Alvida is safe and sound.
My dear, you obviously have a suitor. Unfortunately, I'm afraid he's not very clever. He thinks
I
you're
needed
a
my mic
damsel
by
in
accident.
distress. He obviously doesn't know that you're fearless and entirely capable, and that you know how to handle weapons as well as guide ships in storms.
I see that you're in good company, Captain. That you have friends by your side. But I have my orders. Nothing was to happen to you.
And may I know who gave you those orders?
Well, your father, of course. He's worried, what with the trial and this investigation that you are conducting. He asked me to keep an eye on you, to protect you.
Unbelievable. Where was he when we faced that giant creature on the coast? Or when his Alliance friends were trying to kill us? Where was he when I guided that skiff through the storm? Nowhere. He was never there. All I have, I owe only to myself. But now, he suddenly feels guilty and decides to stick me with a guard? Get out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. I'm old enough to defend myself.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but I have my orders.
Ask for his help to escort Alma. Let Alvida decide her fate. Yeah.
Alvida, this is between you and your father. It's up to you to decide if you want him to help us, or if you want to
It's
send
not
him away
my
for good.
decision here.
I'm no longer a child. And I was never a china doll. I have no need of your protection. Go tell my father that I am now old enough to look after myself. And that I'm in good company.
And she's got a
I'm
crew,
sorry
a good
that you
crew.
feel this way, but I understand. And I must even say that I admire
like your sword.
you, Captain. I
Sorry.
will take your message to your father. And I wish you well.
Have you ever seen this man, Alvida? Is he really one of your father's men?
I've never seen him before.
Okay, yeah,
Yes,
sorry.
My father ordered him to guard me. It must be true. Ugh, I can't believe he has so little trust in me.
Do you blame your father for wanting to protect you, or for not understanding that you no longer need his protection?
I don't care what my father wants. I don't want this man around me.
Fair. Alright, we got new items. Hold on. We can see if they're any good. That's not good. They're not good. Ooh, Alliance leather boots. Give me those. New weapons. Ooh, a legendary gun. Oh, baby, give me that. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, she doesn't have any more swords. Doesn't need a hat. These gloves aren't good. That's not good. That's heavy armor, though. I don't think she wants heavy armor. I think me and the soldiers are the only ones wearing heavy armor. Plus, I gave heavy armor to what's his name too, I guess. And now it's just kind of too late for that. This goes up 52 armor, though. She doesn't need the light armor. She can wear a medium armor. There's nothing wrong with that. At least I don't think, anyway. None of this is better for you, because a lot of it's heavy. Other than that, we'll leave it at that. Alright. Let's enter.
Alma, you can come out. The soldiers are no longer a threat.
However, in your place, I wouldn't stay here. You'll probably never again find a quiet retreat in Alima.
How can I know that you mean me no harm?
Alma, I'm Alvida, Estrella's daughter.
Alvida? No. No, that's impossible. The last time I saw Alvida, she was still too young to be a ship hand.
You can see that?
From your ink, I can see you're a captain.
The door's closed.
I grew up and climbed to the top, it's true. Yet I am Alvida, Estrella's daughter. And today I am here to ask for your help. I found my mother's logbook on board the Constanzia. But I need you to decipher it.
Then you found her cache. With Silvio's help, I suppose? You are who you say you are.
Of course.
I will help you, but only if you help me in return.
Of course.
Have you said I can't stay here? Take me to a safe place, and I'll do what you want.
We could escort you to my ship. Your old ship, the Constanzia, and from there, drop you off wherever you please.
Agree to escort her.
You can come out, Alma. We'll take you to the ship.
Alright, let's move, people.
We'll get you to the Constanzia safe and sound.
Thank you, Alvida. And thank you all. I really don't understand why these soldiers want me dead.
We'll have to be very careful on the way. Other soldiers may be looking for you.
It's alright, I think I know the direction to take after I loot this chest. Gimme! 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 Yay. Sorry. Okay, there's gonna be soldiers down. There's not gonna be soldiers down here anymore. No, there still is. Okay, they just didn't show up at first, weirdly. Alright, everyone just keep it moving nice and slow. Why are there two things here? Bring Alma to Constanzia. Okay, whatever. Is going to the port too dangerous, you think? I don't... It's definitely possible. Everyone with me?
We've almost reached the Constanzia.
I'm really grateful for your help. I must
Hey, hold on.
that I'm a little nervous about setting foot on that ship again.
Oh, it's been perfectly repaired. You'll see.
Without wishing to be a spoilsport, we should be careful. It's likely that the port is under surveillance.
Crazy how likely it was. Okay, we're here. Let's go.
We're here. All we have to do is row out to our ship.
Thank you. Thank you for protecting me and getting me here. Alvida, you really are your mother's daughter. Brave, generous, and trustworthy. If you have anything else to do here, I can go to the ship alone and wait for you there.
I don't have anything else to do right now
be
besides the
alone.
main quest, but I'm not going to do that right now.
We'll come with you. I believe that Alvida and you have a lot to say to each other.
What a relief to be here on the Constanzia. It has been well repaired. Estrella would be glad to see it. And even more so to know that you're Captain Alvida.
Thank you, Alma.
Will you be able to help us decipher the logbook we found?
Estrella had become very suspicious before her end. She had Silvio build the cache. She started writing in code. She never wanted to tell me what was causing her concerns. But she did give me her encryption key. So, yes. It'll probably take a while, but I should be able to decipher her logbook.
Ask her why the soldiers attacked her.
Do you know why the Alliance soldiers were after you?
Not in the least. I've done my best to be discreet and lead a quiet life since I moved here. In any case, thank goodness you came. I have the feeling that they didn't intend to let me live.
I doubt these happenings are chance. It's as if our search brought on this attack.
It does seem to be quite a coincidence. But how could they know?
Remember the threat Silvio received? Some people, including Knots, don't want us to find out what happened to my mother.
I hope that the content of this logbook will enlighten us.
Ask her about Estrella.
What can you tell us about Captain Estrella?
She was an incredible woman, unwaveringly courageous and just. She knew how to lead her crew in fairness and kindness. I would have followed her to the end of the world. And she was also an excellent friend. You remind me of her, Alvida. I have no doubt that she would be proud of you.
All right, thank you.
Did you get over your ordeal?
I'm already much better, don't worry. And I'm going to get to work immediately. If I may, I will disembark at one of your next stops in the congregation or in Dewton. I'm no longer made for life at sea. I'll send you a message as soon as I've finished decrypting the logbook.
Thank you, Alma. And of course, we will drop you off wherever you want. And thank you for agreeing to help me in this whole affair. It means a lot to me.
Alright. Awesome. Alright, we're level 22. Hell yeah. Okay, we got all the skills in the world to do. No, we don't, actually. That's a lie. That's you. I don't want you. I want me. I wouldn't mind getting into rifles. I think that would be something smart to kind of throw some points into. Attributes, let's up my strength. Talents. I'm always going to bring what's her name with me, so I'm fine with where diplomacy is. She's one of the only one that I kind of want to bring with me everywhere, so I have the absolute maxed out diplomacy skill. Other than that, survival would be a good one to have on me. I think that's what I'm going to put something into. I already have one on stealth, so let's put one onto survival and get better skill rolls than survival. Stealth. Mechanisms, I got one thing from the Cloak of Empire, so it's okay for now. Eventually, I'd like to put more. I don't think I'm ever going to put any more in alchemy. I'll just buy the ingredients I need. Craftsmanship, we'll see, but I think I'm going to focus on survival, stealth, and mechanisms. As diplomacy is kind of where I want it to be right now, so I'm okay with where it's at right now. So, that's fine. As long as I bring Sybil with me, of course. That is the only thing that kind of helps me there. I didn't really like that. Let's just upgrade one of those. Upgrade your perception. For you, let's upgrade your perception as well. Go back to your skills. Just try and max out your shots here. For him, what is his thing here doing? Inflicts 50% additional damage. Yeah, I don't think I was going to do that. Other than that, I want to upgrade your life thing there. And your attributes, put one in strength. For Sybil, I'm going to put one in agility. In her skills. Double blade coating. I don't really think that's something I need. Applies immobilization to the target. Let's do that. Didn't I already do that? Or it must be somebody else. No, it was Alvida. Heals 5% of the caster's life. I knew I wanted to do that one. Let's up your perception. For her, we're going to max out her will as always. And increase magical deflection by 10%. What is this? Teleports the caster to an enemy's back, dealing heavy damage and applying projection. That's pretty cool. Attributes, it's up her endurance. She got a lot of people's endurance up. Alright, speaking of... Well, first of all, he's got a pistol. Give him that one. I thought the pistol slot would have been here, but I guess this is just rifle. Didn't realize that. I do have a new bow for you, one that's actually better than what you got. I'd like to put that on you. Don't really think I have anything else that's good for you guys. Not that I can see, but we'll check everything anyway. Alright, so there is something I did want to add. I think I'm only going to do a few of the actual people's side quests. There's a lot of guys, and I don't want it to take forever. I will explain to you what happens in their side quests, but for Ludwig's, I'm going to do Ludwig's in my own time. Sybil, I will do on recording. Till's quest will be in my own time. Neelon's I'll do in recording. Sophia's I'll do on my own time. Faustus I believe I'll probably do in recording. And then obviously Alvida's I'll do on recording. So I didn't want to talk to her though about after all that.
I can't believe my father sent someone to keep an eye on me and protect me. Oh, does he really believe me to be so defenseless? Anyway, forgive my bad temper. Did you want to talk about something?
I guess not. Fuck me. I'd like to know if Alma has anything else to say. Nope, I can't talk to her anymore. Alright, we're gonna do one of the main quests. Footsteps of the Guardian. So, we gotta head over to our thing here. And do what we need to do. Choose destination. We gotta go here. Alright, perfect. So where are we supposed to come? I suppose I can actually just fast travel anywhere. Oh, Lima Science District, huh? So we're actually supposed to go here. Okay, I guess I have to fast travel to the beach encampment. Which is alright. Kinda cool that I can just choose a place to end up at. That's really nice. So I guess that also makes sense. Alright, I hope you guys are alright with the fact that I don't want to do all the companion quests on recording, and that's only because of just how many companion. There's 3 companion quests for like each person, if I do believe. So to me, it just doesn't make any sense to do every single one of them because it's just going to take a very, very long time. So there's only, as I said, there's only a few of them that I will do on recording. The ones that I feel are the most important to the story. I guess Till's kind of be important to the stories because of his might be connected to the one dude that he was with. Maybe. I mean, we'll see. But as of right now, we're just going to do the ones that I said that feel more connected to the main story and have some sort of connection with the main character as well. So that is what we're going to do.
Greetings, esteemed customers. Are you looking for ingredients?
No. Ask me knows what happened to the creature.
Were you here when the giant creature attacked the village?
Yes, I was here, and I'm not likely to forget it. I lost a good share of my goods that day.
We're trying to track down the beast. Do you know which way it went?
I haven't the faintest idea. I was busy trying to save myself and my shop. Everyone was shouting and racing around in a panic. It was like it was the end of the world. I ended up hiding inside a house and didn't come out until I couldn't hear anything moving outside. So, I can't really help you. But to be honest, I don't know why you want to find that monster. It's madness. But that's your business, isn't it? And if you're thinking of fighting it, you'll need potions and projectiles. Why don't you take a look at what I have in stock?
No. Resident, hello.
Hello? Do you live in this village?
Well, obviously I live here. Where else should I live?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about the beast attacks that occurred some time ago.
It was the worst day of my life, and probably the worst day for everyone here. But what's it to an islander? Does the beast have something to do with you? You go ahead, ask your questions. But this all seems a bit fishy to me.
Ask me knows what happened to the beast.
Do you know where the creature went after the attack?
Why are you all so desperate to find this monster? Isn't all the death and damage it's done enough? Do you want more? I'll tell you what I told those scholars. I don't know where it went. I didn't see anything.
Scholars?
Some fellows from the city who were asking the same questions as you. They may think they're clever, but they're idiots if you ask me. Looking for that thing means running the risk of it coming back here, and we've had enough of that, thank you very much.
Huh.
We shall leave.
That's it.
Asshole. Alright, let's go talk. Oh, let's grab this fast travel location first. Bam. Alright, perfect. Let's go talk to the fisherwoman.
Good day. Do you live in this village?
Yes, I've lived here all my life. Why?
Were you present during the attack of that giant creature a while back?
Unfortunately, yes. It was horrible. I still have nightmares about it.
Can you tell us what you saw? Do you know what happened to the creature?
Honestly, I'd rather not have to think back to that day. Everything was so confusing. It was dreadful. I remember I was fixing my damaged nets when I heard the first screams. Ooh, and that terrible roaring. I was so terrified that I crawled under my boat, which is probably what saved me. I peeked out every now and then, horrified by what I was hearing. I saw the monster knock some of my friends down with a single swipe, as it chased after a man who jumped into a boat. When it didn't see any more movement, it headed southeast and even knocked down the arch there. Oh, it took us weeks to rebuild it and put the village back in order. And we're still mourning our dead.
I'm very sorry for your loss. Thank you for sharing your story with us.
Leave.
We will take our leave. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Alright, perfect. Now we know its general direction. Map. Okay, we gotta go up there, so we can just fast travel over there, thankfully, because we have fast travel spots.
Look, this camp is very close to the route taken by our guardian. We should search there. Maybe we'll learn something about it.
Yeah, we were told that. Open. Oh, chest. I love chests. Does he know anything about it?
I say we're looking for a giant creature that came this way a while ago. Did you see it?
I pride myself on having excellent eyesight, despite the occasional bout of absent-mindedness. That beast was enormous. It would have been hard to miss.
Could you tell us which way it went?
It went right by my camp, and I admit I found it very impressive, if a little frightening. Nature can sometimes produce beauty, and other times horror, which is unfortunately much less inspiring for my art. I was afraid, so I hid in the bushes. It continued eastwards, towards the old quarry, I think.
That's where those mad bandits were holding Ken.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Thank you, thank you. Alright. We must continue up the area here. I haven't been over there, that's okay. I don't want to go over there anyway. Alright, you think these, I don't think they'd still be here. They'd have no reason to still be here. Okay. Wow, okay.
These are definitely the Guardian's tracks. But I don't understand what it was trying to do here.
I can't seem to enter. That's shit I can loot. So I gotta get some survival shit up. The key's probably sitting around here somewhere, I'm sure. Look around enough. Maybe. There's a dead person here. Does he have anything to do with the monster? Maybe not. No one even acknowledged him, so... You looking around and see if I can find a key. Mission order. The general wants this creature. We have to set up a hidden camp in the cave next to the orchard. Once captured, take it there. It will be the perfect place to study it. Z.
There is no doubt that the Guardian was here, but it was attacked and apparently captured by Kurnaz's men. If the letters on those corpses are anything to go by.
I wonder what they're planning to do with it. It all sounds very grim to me. Let's head for the orchard. I seem to remember that there's a cave entrance nearby.
Alright, where is that? Over there. Okay. Alright, let's get ourselves over there. Talking about where these guards are. There's something tells me they're not just going to let me walk in there. Maybe best to go around the other direction. Because I have a feeling I'm not going to be allowed in here. So we can probably, unless there's guys watching both sides, I don't really know what I'm going to do then. But I'm assuming they're only watching the main entrance. Yeah, that's definitely the case. What's down here? Nothing. No purpose to go down that way. That's a broken ladder. I could try to fix it. But I don't think there's anything going this way besides this chest here, which I can open. Alright. Oh, we can try to repair this ladder here, I suppose. Yeah, I didn't think so.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, so there's no getting in there besides going through the front door with the guards, I suppose. Hey, guards. You guys mind if we go in?
Stop! This orchard has been requisitioned. No one may enter. You better get back to the village or wherever you came from.
Try to bribe the guards, push your way in.
Could we perhaps offer you something to look the other way for a minute?
You think you're funny or something? We've got orders. No one is to enter this orchard. Now beat it.
My friends, I'm afraid these guards have left us no choice. We must either force our way in, or try a stealthy approach.
I can't do a stealthy approach as far as I'm concerned. Unless I can somehow get down. You think there'd be another way of doing a stealthy approach that doesn't require having craftsmanship. Because unfortunately the only other way to do this is just blatantly unfair. For if you're not doing craftsmanship. So you either gotta fight or have craftsmanship good enough, which isn't exactly kind of really cool. Are you kidding me? It isn't really cool at all. Unless there's another way, but I don't see any other way as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I think we're just kind of fucked out of luck here. I mean, I see they're allowing no other way in besides having good craftsmanship, which I do not. Which, unless I had makeshift tools, but I don't know where to find those. Unless I can find somebody who sells them at the town, I guess. Go and look, I suppose. Alright, it took me some time, but I got me some makeshift tools to get in here sneakily. I can try my craftsmanship again. Oh my god, I got it 35%. That's good, I can keep my makeshift tools now at least. Just keep coming back and forth and try to fucking do this.
On building sites, no one would notice us.
Would be nice, but I have no idea where to get those. Well, I'm kind of shit out of luck with that. I gotta get back there. Shouldn't be too hard. So I'm a master of stealth. You guys are taking your time now, I can see. Assuming that nobody else is going to be over here. Okay, flip sides. Okay, perfect. We're in the cavern. Afraid there are traps. There also might not be. Also probably just paranoid. Ah, hi. Okay, I really wanted to fight this guy, I guess. Kick some ass. Hell yeah. Did you guys already finish off those other two? Damn, man. Oh no, there's one behind you, slowly hitting you while you're helping me fight this guy. Oh, they're fighting the other two. That's alright. Hell yeah. Oh man, we kicked some ass.
No doubt about it. This is where they took the creature. Why they brought it here is beyond me. But one thing's certain. They wanted to make sure that no one knew about their nefarious plans.
Yeah, I'm sure. Where does this lead? Oh, okay. There's some suckers here. Let's fight them. Damn. Okay, take out that one. Keep kicking some ass. He dodged both my attacks. That's really lame. I'm deciding to switch opponents for some reason. Unsure as to why I decided to do that, but I did. Just keep hitting. Hell yeah. Alright, good job everybody. Took out those scoundrels. Minor magic deflection potion and minor healing potion. Really need to remember to use my healing potions more. Where does this lead? That leads back over here. Could help me get around that guy, those guys, I think. This leads outside. Actually leads above their place. Huh. Alright, back in the cave. Alright, let's see where this is going to bring us.
Here's the Guardian.
Oh, Lord.
What's left of it, at least.
What happened to the frames?
They've cut off its head and stuck it in a jar.
Let's look around. They did this for a reason. They must have wanted to learn something from this beast.
God, the beast is just stealing my frames, bro. Annotated map. A map containing information about the High Prairie region, the border between the Merchant Congregation and the Deuton Empire. It shows the location of the Austrian ruins and includes the phrase, ideal location to recreate the creature and launch the assault. Okay, hold on. I'll pick that up here in a second. Let's examine this.
I can't do anything with this.
Examine.
I don't see how we could use this.
Pick up. Testimony of a soldier. Corporal Haken tells us the islanders cut open her own hand with a knife before placing it on the ground. The rest of this testimony remains vague and open to interpretation. He says he saw what looked like roots and rocks encircling the savage woman, whose body then contorted to leave the beast in its place.
This document doesn't say anything useful.
Okay. Pick up gold coins. Pick up the key. Examine.
I can't do anything with this.
Pick up autopsy report. Sex undetermined. Height tall. Wait. Height tall. Wait. Heavy. Age undetermined. Observations. The body appears to be made up of shells, coral, fat, and skin. Its right arm has a giant claw at the end, while the left arm is made up of several tentacles similar to those of marine animals. The head was removed from the body for further examination. Conclusion. How could this mass have been created from a body of a single woman? Further research into magic of the islanders is needed. Off with his head. Retrieve Layden's head. Interesting. Okay, let's go open the cell here. You guys destroy my frames.
Damn. You're free.
Thank you. I thought we were going to die trapped in that cave.
Wait a minute. I know who you are. You turned up at the camp the day before the Alliance attacked.
We did. And we were there when Laden bound herself to the land and turned herself into a guardian.
I remember that. You even tried to fight her to hold her back. You were very brave, but the soldiers captured us while you were leading her away. Since then, they've done nothing but mistreat us and interrogate us to try to understand what happened.
They even tortured Adenegad. She eventually broke and told them about the bonding ritual. After more experiments, they took her away with them. We don't know what happened to her after that.
That's awful.
I have a feeling they know where to go.
For telling us. Now you should get to safety. Don't stay here.
I know a place we can hide. Before we joined Laden and the others, I had found a cave further north. You have our heartfelt gratitude for freeing us. May the earth carry you always.
Thank you.
I don't believe it. Rather than being terrified or frightened by the transformation they experienced, they just saw it as a weapon of war. And now they want to force our people to perform the ritual again so they can use it against their enemies. And of course my people will be blamed for this.
We have to stop them from putting their insane plan into action. My country and my people are in danger. I don't have any political influence. But if we take this evidence to the Imperial Embassy in Peren, they might be able to do something.
Alright. Caught in the wars of the continent. Inform the Imperial Ambassador. That's what we'll keep working on here. I'll probably only get a little bit into this one. A little bit. Because then I'll be heading to ending the video. But we'll see. I want to up my endurance. I want to give myself more life. I kind of want to, well, him I'm going to upgrade focus. I want to kind of give everybody more life. Everyone can last a little bit longer. Alright, let's take a look at the weapons that we got. That's a two-handed weapon. It's slow. And I don't want any of that. New hats. Nothing that's any good for me. Ooh, war gauntlets. They dropped my dodge and resistance to mark. But they're up 14 armor, so hell yeah. That's basically the same thing, so that's awesome. Pants, nothing worth it. There, I already got you wearing heavy armor, so I might as well have you wear that. Plus it gives you 20 life, so that's always fire. Can wear those. You can wear those. And you're wearing the same hat as me, so I highly doubt that's going to be anything better. Desert turban for him, I guess. Looks a little weird on his head, but deal with it. I would love to give her one of the hats. To be honest with her, the hat just looks cooler. Helmet doesn't fit her at all, but the hat. This is a knot hat. I'm gonna wear this one. I'm gonna give her that one because I'm cool like that. I think the hat looks cool on her. Right, that's heavy armor, so she's not gonna wear that. Those are heavy gauntlets, so she has no purpose to wear those. They're all heavy for her, so it's not. I'll fuck with that too much then. I hope you take that off when you talk to us, though. I guess it's not really my. I don't really give a shit, to be honest with you. I don't care about seeing your ugly ass face. All right, I think I gotta go back to my boat now, so I'm gonna make my way out of here. I can just wait a minute. I can just fast travel anywhere? I was thinking this was fucking like... I thought this was like, Witcher, where I had to just go to a signpost every time. Well, that's annoying. I could have been fast traveling a long time ago. I didn't have to go to... I hate myself. Damn, dude. That really bugs me. I hate that. I didn't realize this before. I could literally just fast travel from anywhere. I didn't need to run to different locations to fast travel. Jesus, man. Why don't I pay attention to these things? Plenish supplies. I'm fucking frame rate every time you travel is insane. Insanely bad, that is. At the party we got, everyone's got upgrades, but I'm also going to give some guys some new armor. For those that need it. For anyone that needs new armor, I should say. You don't have none of that. Oh, that's actually... I'm going to give that to you, because I think that it just fits you better, personally. I'm also going to give you this new sword. Because I don't actually know when I'm going to have you as a part of my group. Equipment. Those are heavy for her, though. Those are all heavy. That's also heavy. I think I ran out of purpose for that. If you wear that. 'Cause that's... Or you could wear that, I suppose. Yeah, let's have you wear that. I think that's better for you. Okay, your attributes, up your endurance, up her endurance, and her equipment. Don't want her to wear heavy armor. I don't think they should be wearing heavy armor. I think that's all I got left here, so won't worry about that anymore. What level do I need to be for these? This one's 28. Okay. Yeah. We're fine now. That's what we got.
Off the coast of the proud cities of the congregation.
Good to be back with the congregation. It's been a while. I didn't actually want to be here, though. I did, in fact, want to head downstairs to the merchant and talk to her.
So, what?
Because I'm going to sell a bunch of my things. So now we are at Peren, which is the hometown of Sybil here. I do know... I wonder if we're going to end up in Salim, which is the area you start in the first game. Which, if we all remember correctly, the first game takes place 4 years before this. Or 4 years after this, I mean. So... There's nothing. I did bring the same people I had with me, Sybil, Sybil, Ludwig, and Nilan. So they're all back with me for the same quest. I might as well keep the same people. How the hell am I supposed to get up there? That way, I'm assuming. Don't know, man. I'm just moving with the motion of the ocean. I'm sorry. Okay. We got more assassins. Everyone's attacking me. Everyone can't be attacking me. Help, people. Let's say they're all attacking me, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna die like this, bruh. Is that someone of my team doing that? I guess I wouldn't know. I'm doing a lot of good damage though now. That's really nice. You know, these attacks won't take 20 years. Yeah, Fuck him up! Hell yeah. Alright. Got a new sword, though. Same one as I already have. Interesting. She uses dual-wielded weapons. She uses one-handed axes and stuff. Alright. Well, that's neat. Neato, as some would say. How the hell do I get over here? I think I gotta go up and around. Bronze necklace. Interesting. Ooh, we have another dude, blacksmith here.
Armor.
I would love.
Looking for it.
I actually was hoping to buy more makeshift tools if you got them. No, he doesn't. Okay, Lamb, you suck. Get out of here. There's other merchants here, though.
Workwear or evening wear.
It's good to know. I also got a leather dude here. I don't have any. Whoa! What the heck? The screen was blue. It was weird. All right, we got to go this way. They really took some detail into these towns now.
I understand that this pass is a little old, but I am certain that the Father Cardinal would not appreciate you making me wait. Oh, you're here.
Yeah, I'm wondering why we're here.
Yes, and the ambassador would like to meet them as well.
But this isn't. Wait, what?
Authorization's a little old. I cannot let all of you enter the confines. Go ahead alone. Your friends can join you only if the ambassador agrees to it.
I'm not going to let my friends wait here in the street.
They can wait inside, but they cannot go up into the offices until the Father Cardinal gives his authorization.
Very well. Thank you. I apologize, but you'll have to wait for me here in the entryway. It'll only take a moment. I am certain that you'll be able to join me very quickly.
Alright, cool. I didn't know this is what a game menu currently unavailable. Why? What's going on here? And of course, the last autosave was a couple minutes ago. Perfect. Alright, so now we're here. Why? Okay, this is the quest I had marked, didn't it? Didn't I? I'm pretty sure I marked that quest. I don't know. Like, this is the one I was trying to do first, I guess. I didn't mean to go and do that one. I thought I marked this quest. Maybe I didn't, I guess. I don't know. You guys probably know better than me because you can go back and look at it. So could I, and I'll figure out when I'm editing it, I guess. Open. Don't mind me, soldiers. I just gotta go talk to this person in here.
Your Excellence.
How exotic. An envoy of Tyr Fredi. This is quite the novelty. Are you a dignitary from your island, or have you come with a message from a local noble?
I suppose one might say that I am an envoy of Tyr Fredi, milady. And I'm here to speak with you about a very important matter. We have proof that the General Gurnaz, a commanding officer of the Bridge Alliance, is preparing a brutal attack against your country.
Alas, that is nothing new. The Bridge has been attacking us for centuries. But you might not have been aware of that.
We are aware of the war between your two nations, but this time the situation is very different. This general seeks glory for himself rather than his nation. And he plans on using unconventional means to obtain his goal. He hopes to use giant creatures that we call guardians, beasts invoked from the rituals of our traditions. He will release them to attack you. He plans on blaming my people, but also the congregation. These horrible attacks will originate from your country by his hand.
Giant creatures? Are you certain you have all of your wits about you?
We can prove what we are saying. We have documents that we took from a laboratory operated by men under orders of this general. And if it is the very existence of these creatures that you doubt, we also have in our possession one of their heads. It is on our ship. You can come and see it yourself if you so desire, or send someone you trust.
You seem very sure of yourself. You have given me pause, sir. I'm going to send someone from the embassy immediately to verify what you've told me. Let's assume that you are telling the truth about these monsters. You also spoke about some documents.
Here they are.
Thank you. Please, allow me a moment to inspect them all. This entire story seems like the stuff of some fable. But these savants and this General Kernaz are indeed set on attacking us and letting others take the blame. Alas, these documents do not give us the precise location of this attack. Do you have an idea?
As you were able to read, the savants seem to want to use ancient Austrian ruins. It's true that we too need locations that are of historical or natural significance in order to perform the bonding ritual, which here transforms people. But I am not familiar with the border regions, and I don't know if Austrian ruins are to be found there.
There are indeed Austrian ruins all over the place in our country. But if I think about it, one location in particular comes to mind. The Sudwise region, in fact, that people from here have renamed High Prairie when they took it.
I know that region. I go through there often when I trade commercially. I would hate for my caravans to become a victim of collateral damage. Too many people rely on them.
Oh, but you too are from the Empire. And you are a trader? I understand your fears. Do know that this is a region where a great many refugees have fled to make a home, to avoid the civil war. Very well then, I have thought this through. I think the best option would be for me to accompany you. This business is far too important, and its impact too far-reaching, for you not to be accompanied by someone official. And if we were to wait for the princes of the merchant cities to take action, we would by then have died of old age.
Isn't this quite risky, Your Excellence?
My dear, I was born during a civil war in my country. I know how to defend myself. Or one might say, I am a fast runner. We will rendezvous at High Prairie. I require some time to prepare for the voyage. Do you have anything else you would like to talk about?
I'd actually like to learn some things, honestly.
What can you tell me about your nation?
The Holy Dutan Empire was once the greatest empire on the continent, almost as great and glorious as the Austrian Empire. Alas, discord arose among the nobility, and our faith was used by the vilest among them to turn their backs on the Emperor. Ever since, the Empire has been plagued by civil war, which has weakened us. Families tear each other apart and clash. Neighbors kill each other. We lost territory to the south, and we were unable to join the other nations that set foot on your island. However, I'm confident that our Emperor shall restore order and the greatness of the Dutan Empire.
Her role as the ambassador for the congregation.
What does your role as ambassador here in Peren consist of?
Like any other ambassador, I represent the interests of our nation before the Prince de Vespe. The congregation of merchants and its assembly of small city-states gained prominence on the continent. We would have liked them to show us more support against our enemies in the Alliance, but unfortunately they value their neutrality. My role is therefore to ensure that our economic and diplomatic exchanges are as beneficial to our two nations as possible.
War with the Alliance?
What can you tell me about the war between you and the Bridge Alliance?
We've been at war for centuries now, alas. It began before the Alliance was created. The first battles were waged against Tynea and Thraxis. They eventually joined forces with Morsinia, who betrayed us for ridiculous questions of dogma. Since then, the front is at a stalemate. There were some periods of peace and some outbursts of fighting, without any real progress. But we shall never give up. The Enlightened is with us. We will eventually win.
The links between the Dutan Empire and Talame?
What are the links between the Dutan Empire and Talame?
It was
Theleme,
in
sorry.
Theleme that San Mateus was born and taught the way of the enlightened, the ways of true faith. His disciples saw the good word and the teaching of magic carried as far as Dutan and converted the Emperor. He became the champion of the way of the enlightened and became its most faithful and fervent representative on Gacan. Since that day, our two nations have been allies, united in their faith and their interests, in the face of the rest of the world.
Going to Dusan?
We were told that it was not possible to travel to your country.
Well, it's indeed not advisable to go there, especially when arriving from this side of the border. Trade is still free with Theleme, but this is no longer the case with our other neighbors. Too much contraband entered by this means, and too many fugitives, frightened by the civil war, left the country. We still trade, of course, but any trade is highly monitored and must be duly validated by the Emperor.
Huh. Alright.
We shall leave.
Goodbye.
Okay. Well, we have our orders for next time. As of now, as I have said, so I'm gonna do Sophia's on my own and
If we want to reach High Prairie,
Ludwig's on
we
my
have to
own.
head northeast from Perret. From the hills, we can take the trade route that leads to the region.
Alright. Well, that is where we're going to end here. So, interesting. We got the new ship. We learned a bunch of new things about Alvida's mother. And hopefully you're going to learn about what happened to her and her ship. Plus, we also came and made sure that the beast didn't destroy anything else over on the thing. We're kind of hunting it down to find out it was dead and already killed by those guys. But other than that, we will be coming back. We're probably going to do one of the other quests, and I'm actually going to run and fast travel to the ship right now. I wish there was a way to just get me back on the ship. So I can just fast travel over here and get myself on the ship from here. But other than that, yeah, it's going to be a little slow. This game is a little slow. It's not a very fast-paced game or anything, so that's just kind of what happens. But other than that, that's going to do it for this video. So if you guys did enjoy, please drop a like. That would be greatly appreciated. If you're new here, please subscribe for more video game videos. After this, on the 19th, we got Crimson Desert. In April on the 22nd, we got Tides of Tomorrow. On the 24th, Pragmata. On the 28th, Diablo 4, Lord of Hatred. In May, on the 12th, we got Directive 8020. On the 26th, we got 007 First Light. On the 29th, we got Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight. Other than that, social media is down in the description below, Twitter and Instagram. You can go and follow all those. Leave a comment of what you thought of episode, what are we, 5 now? Of Greedfall, The Dying World. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for tuning in.